Guys, season 7 of Love Island has been a mess. It's been awful. It's been probably the worst season of Love Island USA that I've seen. And I think most people would agree. Guys, I've been watching Love Island since season 5, specifically Love Island USA since season 5. So I'm not new to this. I know how the show works. I know how these things are. In honor of season 7 finale finally happening on Sunday, I'm going to be ranking every single person who has slipped in and out of the show. I'm talking about Annie. And if you want the cat, you gotta spend it. New screen recording. So I'm just going to be ranking. Oh, I haven't even decided what I want to rank them as. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm so unprepared. Okay, closed off is they're top tier. They're the best of the Bella's, what? The best of the best in the Villa Supreme pizza of the Villa. And what factors am I taking into account? I'm taking into account physical features, personality, and just how they move in the Villa, with people. And their overall vibe. So coupled up is I like them. Mid is just mid. I don't hate them. I don't love them, but I just haven't, they're just mid. Mega relevant. I don't even remember them being on the show. They were there for a day. Vote Out the Villa. I just don't personally like them. Sorry. If you're not caught up with Love Island up to the last week, this is coming out on Friday, but if you're not caught up to close to the finale, don't watch this because there will be spoilers. There's gonna be spoilers. Okay, let's get started. And I already see the first bitch on here. This hoe. Sierra. Little Miss got voted off the island. Not even voted. Kicked off the island. When she came in, I was low-key a Belle Dasha fan. I was really, rooting for Belle Dasha and Nick. But regardless of that, as the show progressed, I just did not like her energy. I did not like her attitude. I feel like she had no personality. She was just always giving the safest answer. She was just always I don't know. She was just weird. She was weird. Her lip filler was weird. Her attitude was weird. Her vibe was weird. Moral of the story is she was just always really weird, bad, annoying. I'm glad she got voted off the island, and I'm gonna leave her there. But anyway, next one. Oh, of course. It was one episode in and she was gone. It was crazy. It was Yulissa has left the villa. We were good. That's all I have to say. I really did not gap about her. Clark. Okay, Clark. How I feel about Clark is this. I like Clark. When she first was coupled up with Taylor, it was just a little weird because I was just because I have my own beef with Taylor, so I was why would you want to be with this man? Why would you? I fucked with her vibes. I didn't like when she was reading the text really slow that one time, but besides that, I thought she was fine. I wouldn't couple up with her. I don't know. Okay, Elan. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this man because when he first came on, I was oh my God, he's so fun. He's so fun. He's so fun. But then I was he's kind of weird. He's just moving really weirdly with Alandria. I'm sorry, no, moving really weird with Amaya in the sense that I feel once people, which I feel this goes for a lot of people in the villa, but I feel once they did the ranking challenge, people noticed that Amaya was a fan favorite. Spoiler alert for this video. And then I noticed literally the next episode he was I just I really want to get to know Amaya more. I love that she loves so big, and I'm huh, because that's what everyone else hated about her, and now you're up here saying that's what you love about her, but you never once said a thing about her before. Or maybe he did. I don't have good memory, but you know what I mean. So I don't know. He just was moving kind of weird in the villa. I get that he liked Sierra, and then it was okay, well now what? But I don't know. I'm going to put him at mid. Just because he ate with that slick back. Ha. Okay. I don't even know this girl's name. Grayson. I will say I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her because I feel she came into the villa at a very weird time. Hannah had just gotten dumped. So, Pepe was vulnerable and ready for another blonde. And, they had to couple up and she happened to like him. So it was perfect match. But I don't know. I just feel bad because Pepe was obviously still hung up on Hannah. And I feel she just joined the show at a very unfortunate time and happened to fit into these very unfortunate circumstances. I just feel I was Grayson, maybe let's stand up and let's just like let this man go. I mean, I would also, it'd be a little difficult for me to let that man go. So actually, Grace and I, baby, I understand you. But that being said, Loki forgot she was on the show. So mega irrelevant is a little crazy, but still. Who is this? I can't even read. Okay, listen to me. Veneers were crazy. Teef was crazy. Never could understand him. I'm in the villa and I think I'm gonna go for Amaya, but I really don't like Amaya because what? I just didn't like him. I don't know. I feel like he also, in the same sense as Elon, like moved kind of weird. I don't know, him with Amaya. He's sorry. Whoa, went over my head. How he acted with Amaya that night at the note thing. First, Ace gangs up on her. I don't actually remember the order, but I think it was Ace. Then Austin. They're already ganging up on her, making her cry. She's like, maybe I'm not the cup of tea you should be drinking. And then he jumps in and he goes, actually, I had that problem too. Whoa, who asked for your opinion? In this moment, like, pull her for a chat afterwards and talk to her and say that. But seeing that she's already crying and then you're like, let me actually double back on that and let me double up on these hurtful comments. No. Get out of my villa. Get off my villa. Yeah. And I'm putting him there too. Listen. I thought Taylor was a funny guy to start. He was very silly, very goofy, very funny man. But I just don't think he's all that. Like, okay, I don't even have anything else to say. He just got voted off this week. Good. Sad to see Clark go, though. Okay, Jaden. You know what? I'm just going to put her at mid simply because I just don't know how I feel about her. I feel like all I saw from her was like her talking to Austin and being like, I had diabetes. Austin. See, okay, listen to me. When he first came on the show, I was like, you're kind of chopped. But then he was like kind of growing on me when he was like talking to Shelly and stuff, you know? But then I was like, when he got coupled up with Amaya, and she literally was like, oh, are you comfortable with me calling you babe? Like, if I ever do anything uncomfortable, like, you would tell me. He goes, yeah, nothing you do makes me uncomfortable. And then at the fire pit, he's like, actually, I hated when you called me this and that, and I hated when you touched me. Whoa, so you're a liar. Not even at the fire pit. He said that to Ace, like, immediately after the convo that he had with Amaya. And he's still a little chopped, so I'm just going to put him, whoa. Where did he go, bruh? I'm just going to put him at mid. Who is this? Andrina. When Andrina entered the villa, guys, I was shocked. I remember I was at Sari's house and we were all watching. She entered and we were all gagged. We stood up and applauded. Like, it was crazy. Panties on the floor. I want to couple up with her. Then she started to talk to people and be a little sneaky. Guys, she's a snake. This is the snake that Rob was talking about last season and the season prior. Because why was she having convos with Huda, acting all like her best friend, and then running over to Shelly and Alandra and everyone else and being like, Huda was like, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Another time she ran and she was like, guys, Huda like literally came in and was like, ah. Again, not trying to be a Huda defender, just saying it's like, don't be fake. So you're going to mid because you're fake. Wait, if this is Austin, then who is that? TJ. Bye. Wait, TJ, my bad. I literally don't know why I thought you were Austin. I should have known because you didn't have a stupid tattoo of a girl with boba on you. When TJ came in, I was like, he's a decent bombshell just because I feel like in general, the Casa Boys and the bombshells that they bring in, like the male ones are always bad. Like the girls are always like the baddest girls you've ever seen. And then the men are like, huh? TJ, I feel like he was chill. He was cute. He was nice. I don't know. There's not a lot to say. Coco. Who the fuck is Coco? I liked her. She wasn't there for a long time, so I don't really know a lot about her, but she's pretty. I really don't know a lot about her. Like, I'm so sorry. DJ? JD. I could tell you liked to be dominated. Who are you? Again, not to be a Huda apologist, but I'm just saying, like, who is you? I'm your grandmother. He's not my grandmother. Get him out of my villa. Zach with a C. Irrelevant. What did she even do? I feel like I just don't remember her doing anything. Like, my queen Hannah. Guys, when Hannah first came in, I didn't really like her too much. But then I was like, actually, she's such a cutie pie. She's like a little cutie pie, and she's like really freaked out. And I fuck with that. I like her. Me personally, I would couple up with her. So Speaking of being in it, Jeremiah. Guys, you already know where I stand with this one. Easy. I'm talking about in it. And if you want the cat, Jeremiah don't gotta spend shit, bruh. I'm putting that in case he sees this. Okay? His relationship with Huda, like, clouded who he was as a person, because when he uncoupled with Huda, oh, he was shining. He was shining on that show. He grew like a flower. He was beautiful. And he was with Snake Ass Andrina. He was glowing. Jalen, I liked him. He was really sweet. I liked that he actually showed interest in Alandria because, like, Taylor, who didn't like her, like, showed none because he didn't like her. Charlie. Like, I just, like, hate when British people are on this show. Like, Zach. I don't know. He just kind of annoyed me. He was a little bit chopped. Oh my God, he was so damn bad for Shelly. And he was, like, forcing her. Okay, I don't want to say forced, but it's like, but you know the feeling. Like, you just, like, know that, like, a guy's, like, trying to kiss you. But, like, you don't want to. But you can't, like, just, like, get up and leave. But, like, they were sitting there and he was, like, leaning in hella close. And he was like, oh, I'm not going to do a British accent. He was like, I really like kissing you in the challenge. And Shelly was like, yeah. And he was like, I wouldn't mind kissing, like, outside of a challenge, though. And Shelly was like, yeah, like, maybe sometime, at some point, like, in some days, maybe. And he was like, feels kind of right now. And she was like, does it? I don't think it does. And he was like, yeah, I think we need to kiss right now. She was like, I'm looking at the stars and the stars are telling me not tonight. And then he was like, actually, I'm looking at the stars and the stars are telling me that you need to kiss me right now. I felt so bad for Shelly. And I feel like everyone as a viewer, like, watching was, like, so uncomfortable in that moment. I know I was, and I know everyone else was. Like, I just know. Because it was uncomfortable. It was like, take a hint. Like, he knew she didn't want to kiss him. Like, she made it so clear. Read the room, read the cues. She doesn't want to kiss you. And then you still, like, are, like forcing her to, like, it was really weird. From that moment, I didn't like him. Like, to be freaking honest. To be freaking honest, guys. Because, Beldasha. People were, like, hating on her. They were like, oh, why are you on Love Island if you're not gonna, like, be freaky? Since when was that the point of Love Island? Since when? I thought the point was to find love. So I commend her for her bravery. But I'm just gonna put her, like, right here because she was cute, she was sweet, she was funny, but she was gone, like, the first week, so I'm sorry. Brian. I have nothing to say about him. Chris. I commend Chris on his bravery for fighting and dealing with Huda, just, like, sticking with it, because you just see, like, the energy, Jeremiah and Chris's energy, like, get drained slowly. And for him to, like, want to stick through this and, like, work through any issues he's having with her, like, I commend you. He's communicating with her. Right now, guys, they're having the most stupid argument. I'm on Chris's side on this argument, but I just want to say, like, I feel like they're not seeing eye to eye, and I think that I personally could fix this issue if I was thrown into the villa right now and I could mediate them, because they're not communicating well. They're communicating, but they're not communicating right. Huda will communicate her thoughts about the situation to Amaya and then not say those thoughts to Chris. Like, she'll be like, oh, I'm trying to move slower, which doesn't make sense, because if you're trying to move slower, why are you sleeping with him? But she's like, I'm trying to move slower in the villa with this couple, because in my first couple, like, everyone was always in my business and they were, like, you know, like, had a lot to say and it ruined it, and I just don't want people in it. That's why I don't want a PDA. That's why she doesn't want a PDA, right? Okay. Chris is like, how is sex less PDA than, like, a simple kiss? Like, how are you able to do that, but you can't kiss me? Like, kiss me? Like, I feel like if she explained her thought process, no, it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to, like, understand her. I'm trying to understand her truly. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm truly on Chris's side. It makes no sense. I'm sorry. I can talk about this forever. But anyway, Chris, you're just like, I like him, but I wouldn't couple up with him. I say as I put him in coupled up. Who is this? Oh my god, it's Pepe. When he first came into the villa, he came into the villa with Jalen, and they were wearing sus, questionable outfits that made them look really chopped. So when he came into the villa, I went, nope, not my cup of tea, and I won't be drinking it. Let me tell you guys, I've acquired the taste of his tea. If you follow my lead, I'm Team Pepe. I want Pepe. I want Pepe's. Call me Hannah, cause bitch, he's so fine. And people are like, oh, he says the same thing to every girl. He says the same thing to every girl. I don't know. They're equal, low-key. He says the same thing to every girl. I don't care. I say the same thing to every guy. Since when is that a crime? Iris, bro. I love Iris. I think she's so gorgeous and amazing and beautiful, and I love her. And you know what? Boom. And her and Pepe? Oh, my dream. Oh my god, but guys, here's the actual most funniest girl in the villa. Everyone give a hand for Amaya. And you already know where she goes. She's my number one girl. She's my number one girl. I want her to take the trophy. I want her to take the 100K. I want her to find love she did with Brian and get the fuck out, go back to New York, be the best nurse ever, and live the happiest life ever. She's me, basically. Garrett is, oh my god, can I talk about this? Garrett hates her. I'm gonna out you, Garrett, even though you don't care, because Garrett would say this with his chest, which makes me really, like, hurts my heart. But he's like, I hate Amaya. Blah, blah, blah. She's so annoying. She's always crying. She's always screaming. Blah, 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 blah. And I always say to that, I go, okay, well, if you hate Amaya, then you hate me. If you hate Amaya, then you hate me because I'm her. I am Amaya to the fucking bone, to the fucking T. Like, I just, like, feel so seen by her. I feel so represented by her. But, like, she's just, like, always, like, saying, like, the stupidest shit. She's always, like, losing her voice. Like, do y'all even hear me right now? I feel like I don't sound right. I don't know what's happening to me. She's always just, like, laughing. She's like, I laugh when things are funny. That's so me. Like, and she's such a lover girl. She's such, like, a lover girl to her core. And, like, right now, personally, I feel like I've lost a lot of my lover girl. And I am such a lover girl to my core. But in these past few months, I feel like I have lost that. I got, like, the lover girl, like, beat out of me, like, taken away from me, stolen, robbed, mugged. And I'm watching the same thing happen to Amaya. Like, she's just being so herself and so lover girl. And then all these men, like, gang up on her. And then she's, like, crying, sobbing. And then who stands up for her? Brian. And then now I see Brian just, like, bringing the lover girl, like, back into her. Like, the light in her eyes is just, like, back. And, like, it never left. Like, she was always so positive. She's like, maybe I'm at the car, you need to be driving. But, like, just, like, seeing Brian, like, embrace her and who she is. I don't care. Some people are like, he's doing it to win. He's doing it for the money. I don't care because, like, she's happy right now. And this is so parasocial. But it's just, like, seeing her lover girlness, like, gave me hope. And it's like, wait, actually, I love her. I love her, and I love when she's on my screen. I think she's so funny. And where the fuck's my Brian at? Where the fuck's my freaked out Brian? Who's gonna, like, not hate me? This got, like, a little too deep in personal. Let's continue. I love Amaya. I want her to win. Alandria, listen, the whole Taylor situation, like, put me off of her. I really liked her in the beginning, and then, like, her, like, crashing out for Taylor was just, like, really, like, sad and confusing for me. And now I don't know how I feel about her and Nick. Like, honestly, like, I'm just gonna put her there. Nick. I thought Nick was cute when he came into the villa. Like, I was like, okay, you're cute. He's pretty funny, actually. His situation with, like, Sierra, he did not like that girl. He was low-key, like, the Taylor to her, Alandria. Except he's, like, so damn bad for Alandria, but I don't really know what to say about him. He's fun. I think he's really funny. He's kind of cute. I don't know. Huda. Y'all gonna have your opinions, your thoughts, comment, I don't care. Listen to me, guys. Do I think that she low-key has been like draining the life out of the men she's been coupled up with? Yes. Do I think she sometimes needs to take a little bit of a chill pill, a little bit of a like step back and like really look at herself and analyze what the fuck is going on with her? Yes. Do I think she does too much? Yeah. In all the challenges with Jeremiah, she was doing too much. Like, it kind of literally was just a challenge. Doing a little too much in the villa, and I think that because of her situation with Jeremiah, this season was ruined. I think that's what did it. Everyone was really too, I think that in combination with Sierra being like the police of who gets to be coupled up, like when voting off, she'd always be like, I feel like they're very much like circled in on their one person and like they haven't been exploring. Okay, I thought the point was to find love. If I don't feel like exploring, I'm not going to explore. Anyway, sorry, back to Huda. But like, yeah, I think that those two things combined kind of ruined this season. Because of that, I am going to have to get her out of my villa. I think she should have been gone from the moment that things went bad with Jeremiah. But I do have like, I don't know, like a soft spot just because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, she's just a mom, she's just a girl. Like, if Fine Ass Jeremiah was also like fucking on someone, like, I would low-key crash out too. I don't know. So like, get her out of my villa. That being said, when I first laid my eyes on Huda, when she walked her ass into that villa, I wanted her. And bitch, I still do. I truly, truly, truly believe, I just tweeted this, like I will show you. No, I don't want to show my Twitter. I truly believe I could fix her. Like, I don't know, guys. I think that she is the most, I think she's the baddest one in the villa. Sue me. I think she's the baddest. Every time she's on my screen, I'm just like low-key in love with her. I think I could fix her, and if you threw me into that villa right now, couple me up with her, we would win. Give us the 100K, we're set for life. Call me stepmom. I think I could do it, so that's my statement on Huda. And look who we have left. Shelly and Ace. I'm going to start this by saying this, guys. When the show started, besides my love for Huda at the start, I also had love for Shelly and Ace. I said, Shelly is the most gorgeous girl I've seen in my life. Her face, serve. Face card never declines. Ace, I saw that man. I said, I want that man. I want that short ass man. Because y'all know I have a thing for short men. No longer. I don't anymore. But I saw Ace and I went, oh my God, I want him. That does not stand anymore. Ace is the most, let's start with him. Ace is the most unbearable human being ever. He thinks he's the shit. He's not even the fart. He thinks he's a little ringleader. Oh, one of us is 6'2" with some attitude, but the other one, me, is 5'10" with some heart. Huh? You are not 5'10", sir. You are 5'6" at the most. That is actually insane of him to claim that he is 5'10". Short men just think that they can they rule the world, and it's like, you're 3 inches taller than me. Pipe down. Pipe down, strawberry shortcake. Anyway, sorry. Let's take it back to Ace. Yeah, I don't know. He's always thinking that he runs the villa. His little dates for Shelly were cute, but it's again, him and Amaya, that whole thing was so weird. I don't know. I don't like Ace. I don't even want to talk about him anymore, frankly. Get him out of my villa. Wait. Yeah. Now, Shelly. Shelly, I liked you when you came to the villa, and I still like you. I just need to say this. I don't like you as much because she's turning into Ace. Also, why are you 27, tall, beautiful, and you are pining over a man who is shorter than you and younger than you? He is literally my age. Be humble. That's all I say. That's all I want to say to Shelly is be humble, be real. I'm not going to get you out of my villa, but I'm going to put you at mid with Alandria. That is me ranking everyone on Love Island. That is me giving my thoughts on most of Love Island. Who do I want to win? Amaya. Amaya needs to win. Iris. Here's my top 4. I mean, we kind of already know the top 4, but here's my top 3 then. Amaya and Brian. Iris and Pepe. Chris and Huda. I don't think they're going home, guys. We know there's another couple. Oh, Nick and Alandria. They're going to get 3rd. Nick and Alandria. And then Chris and Huda will be in the top 4, but they won't win it. They'll be 4th. And I don't think, and then Ace and Shelly are going home tomorrow night. If you guys want to know more thoughts on Love Island, let me know. I can talk about other seasons. I can talk about this season more. I have so many thoughts on season 5 and 6. I miss season 6. Now you sending 3 home and you're still here in your overalls, bitch. I miss it. I miss it so much. I'm gonna go rewatch it. But yeah, finale this Sunday. The vlog's gonna be out at 12. So watch my vlog Sunday morning and then watch season 7 finale and then watch season 6 Beyond the Villa. Peacock Love Island should be like promoting me and like sponsoring me because the way I'm like name dropping all this shit, like let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Just like let me know shit, I guess. I don't know. But I'm turning this shit off. But I have to go because I came here for love. Whoa, whoa. I want you.